Heartbreak for Nottingham Forest as Everton snatches late victory. For Nottingham Forest, these should be the days of their lives, bursting with the promise of a Champions League spot. Yet, with high expectations come the looming shadows of disappointment, especially after a crushing last-minute defeat to Everton. With the stakes higher than ever, a blunder from Murillo allowed Everton to steal the game in stoppage time, policing the nerves of Forest fans as they faced the unforgiving reality of their title chase. In a moment that felt all too familiar as the clock ticked into the 94th minute, Brazil centre-back Murillo fumbled the ball just inside Everton's half, setting off Dwight McNeil on a blistering counter. He seamlessly slipped in Abdoulaye Doucouré, who coolly finished to secure a precious victory for the visitors. This match marked a sobering contrast for Forest, who, despite their lofty third-place standing, failed to justify such ambition on the pitch. Throughout the match, Everton showcased a clinical edge that their recent form, only 2 losses in their last 13 Premier League matches under David Moyes, entitled them. Their dominance in possession and physical duels overshadowed Forest's lackluster performance. Nuno Espirito Santo, Forest's manager, expressed his disappointment post-match, lamenting, "We were not comfortable, we didn't play well. They kept putting us under pressure and we struggled to create opportunities." Expectations run high as Nottingham fans daydream about the likes of Real Madrid and Barcelona gracing their home turf next season. Such dreams, ambitious as they are, became frayed amidst the tension of a tight run-in. Meanwhile, the presence of former Arsenal sporting director Edu in the director's box hinted at the club's soaring aspirations, despite a roster with minimal experience in European battles. In the early stages of the match, Everton posed a constant threat with several half-chances, though nothing seemed to materialize against Forest's usually resolute defense. That said, the visitors did control the game with relentless pressure, forcing Forest's players into a defensive shell. The Senegalese forward Iliman Ndiaye attempted to shift the balance after the break, presenting Forest with a scare as he found himself one-on-one with goalkeeper Matt Sells, but saw his efforts thwarted. Adding to the mix, Forest welcomed back Chris Wood from injury, which offered a glimmer of hope. However, he appeared to struggle for form and could not capitalize on any scoring opportunities. It was clear, as one team fought for a coveted European spot, the other was resigned to a lackluster season yet to unfold its final pages. Nuno attempted to inject some life into his side by substituting Anthony Elanga for Jota Silva around the hour mark. The switch briefly lifted the crowd's spirits, which had been dulled by several tame attempts from Callum Hudson-Odoi that Jordan Pickford comfortably handled. As if scripted, Everton seemed primed to break the deadlock, particularly with their prowess in set pieces, but Forest's defense held, at least for a moment. Doucouré's opportunity was a wake-up call for Forest. His first shot was blocked, but he made no mistake the second time, picking his spot to beat Sells and hand Forest their first home defeat since November. It was a classic case of remaining calm under pressure and summing up the essence of poise in a high-stakes game. David Moyes reflected on the performance with pride. "We're challenging some of the best teams in the league at the moment, which is a great sign for me. If we could have a season like Nottingham Forest's this year, I would be thrilled to be amongst the Champions League teams and semi-final contenders." Yet, Nottingham Forest remains a club that thrives in the underdog role. Now, with their destiny in their hands, they must learn to embrace the pressure that comes with such expectations. The road to Champions League glory might be a bumpy ride, but with determination, they still have the chance to turn their dreams into reality. As Nuno put it succinctly, "It's in our hands, but nobody is going to give us anything. We have to earn it ourselves."